Welcome to the show. You may be asking, what the hell is this fool doing? Well, we today are going to be talking about this guy right here, maybe the happiest man on earth, Elon Musk. And this Elon dance is blowing up the streets. I mean, this has got to be even bigger than the Futsal Shuffle. I mean, the clubs, this is what people are doing nowadays. This dance right here. I mean, can you look at the pure joy? He is letting go, letting loose. The glow up is real. Oh, man. Oh man, what's not to love, right? So, what is going on with Elon? Well, he's got quite a few big things happening in his life. So, we're going to get to that in a minute, but I'm Sebastian from The Digital Acid, and this show, we talk about the best of future tech and street culture, and basically we want to keep you in line with what's going on, all the developments, kind of talk about what's happening in life from the perspective of the transformation that's happening from the old world to the new world. And so we're super cyberpunk over here, and we're super hyped about the future, and this is the best place to check out, what's going on. And so this is a new format that we're testing out. It uses artificial intelligence to track me. So we do not have a cameraman in this show. And the reason why is because from a business perspective, it's tough to get everybody organized, everything planned out. And so with this new format, what I'm looking to do is sort of cut down on the amount of planning, the amount of production time, so I can get to you quicker about the things that are happening now. So if you like this new format, just let us know in the comments or send me a DM. And anyway, so let's get to the man of the hour, or the internet's favorite meme, however you want to put it, Mr. Elon Musk. And so I think that I may have to call him Papa Musk from now on, because there's a huge announcement. Him and his girlfriend Grimes have announced to the world that they are pregnant. And so congratulations to him, and congratulations to that kid, man. Wow. A lot of people are already calling him dad. So, and that's because he's so inspirational. And so why is he dancing his ass off? Well, maybe because he's a brand new dad. Maybe because, well, let me take it back. Let's give you a little context, and then we'll get up to speed to another reason why he might be hyped up today. So, I would say about a year ago, there was this thing where Elon had went on Joe Rogan, and he smoked some of Puff the Dragon, this harmless plant that comes from the earth. And there's a lot of controversies surrounding that, but I thought that it's not as much of a big deal as what people made it out to be. Now, fast forward a little bit, he had made a statement saying that he was considering taking Tesla private and had secured funding that would take the stock price to 420. And so, if you know this guy, he's very in touch with internet meme culture. If you go to his Twitter, you'll get a good idea of that. I mean, this is the only billionaire that is putting on his Twitter. This has got to be one of my favorites, and it's real. So I want to quickly show you, verify that this is not something I'm making up, but one of his recent tweets that has over 448,000 likes. Let's see. I put the art in fart. So, yeah, I'd say he's pretty in tune. And so I think what was a joke was taken very seriously. The SEC ended up filing a suit against him, and they settled for a $20 million fine against him, a $20 million fine against Tesla, and then also he stepped down from as the chairman of the board. And so now fast forward to today, he's surpassed that 420 and now he's up to 520. And why is this stock blowing up like this? Well, and by the way, by it blowing up to past 520, this now makes Tesla the most valuable car company in the US. And it's now valued at more than GM and Ford combined. So he's got more than enough reasons to be dancing his ass off on stage. And you could tell why he's letting his hair down, because he's got nothing but good news going all around. And this is kind of a breakthrough if you think about, maybe a few years ago when people saw him doing electric cars or autonomous driving vehicles, and he looks like a kook. And now you see Ford and Porsche and BMW and Mercedes all going after autonomous vehicles and electric cars. And so, this kind of reminds me of when he was trying to do the SpaceX stuff and do the rockets that are reusable and land instead of just kind of are completely destroyed in a loss of money. And astronauts and people who are his idols told him he was out of his mind. And now he's done it. And he's the only, well, now of course we have Bezos closing in with Blue Origin, although Elon says he's a long ways away from reaching that goal. But in any case, what's going on here is that now he became the best price in town to launch anything to space. And so to connect that dot here, he's launching his own satellites, and he's gotten approved for 2,200 and a few more satellites that will orbit the Earth to beam down high-speed, inexpensive internet around the world. And if you think about how much of the world is still not connected to the internet, all the infrastructure is generally based off of terrestrial companies, sort of like AT&T and Verizon and all of these sort of big ISPs, Comcast. They have the terrestrial cables, the cables that are going under the ground. You have the towers that all have to be updated, and that's why 5G has just been taking forever. And so now you see companies like Google and Facebook and all of them taking attempt, Musk attempting to create these companies that can beam down internet and avoid all the issues of the cables and the expensive updating of this sort of old infrastructure. And I'm kind of, I'm watching the space here. I want to see how the sort of older companies react to this. But it's been announced that he is the largest satellite internet company in the world. And that's another reason to hit your Elon dance. You know what I mean? And, he's looking at every single market. I mean, this guy came from the PayPal mafia. Prior to that, when he was a kid, he made a few $1,000,000 just putting the yellow pages online. So he has really been thinking about the future. And if you look at all the segments he looks to touch, it's some of the most important human necessities that we have. Solar panels for electricity. Then you have the cars for transportation. He's also focusing on the sort of import-export transportation of goods, which we can talk about with the automated semi-trucks. Then he has the online internet company, the boring company, which is cutting holes into the ground and then inside they're inserting hyperloops and other, the sort of treadmills for the cars. Not treadmills, I guess they're like skates, electronic skates or something for the cars and the bus systems. So really, this guy is thinking next level, and so it makes a lot of sense why Elon is out there dancing his ass off, and I respect it. I think it's super dope that he gets to not only connect with the internet culture and sort of understand it, but then at the same time, change the world in the way that we need it. So anyways, those are my thoughts on Mr. Elon. So congratulations on that new baby boy or girl or alien or whatever ends up coming out there, an AI, who knows. And congrats on all the, things to celebrate. And I just wanted to give a special thank you to you guys at home who are watching. By you taking the time to listen and tune in and share, it really means the world to me. And it allows us to kind of keep the steam going for another episode and another episode. And what could we talk about and how can we blow minds? And that's what we're all about on The Digital Acid. So thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, and just at least watching, and opening your mind to the possibilities. So check out thedigitalacid.com. We're on YouTube, we're on LinkedIn, we're on all the social channels, so follow us there. And until next time, thank you so much, and peace out.